What was the message to your guys after a game like that?
I mean, you gotta flush it. There's going to be some games like that. The one thing about the non-conference is you find out a lot about yourself, and it's just more film coming out on you. And so we gotta up the ante from a defensive standpoint, and we gotta take more pride in taking care of the basketball and guarding. I still thought we got really good looks. We've had good looks pretty much all year, and they're not falling. And I'd like to think we have some good shooters, and so we got to just keep moving the basketball and keep these guys confident.
You been to Montreal before? Or
no,
first time. So just talk about the city.
I've been to Toronto quite a bit, but never been to Montreal.
Just talk about any sort of intricacies that surprised you being here.
It's awesome. We went to a place that had some smoked meat last night.
Schwartz's. Was it?
It might be.
Because that's the legendary one. Yeah.
It was great. I had a great shawarma today. But I mean, the people have been awesome. I mean, it was a great attendance. Like the fans, they've been great at every game. And I know they're probably excited to have some Division I teams up here. But I'm very thankful that they're coming out. I mean, it's a great atmosphere.
So I had a conversation last week with Dustin Kearns at App State.
Yes.
And on his desk, he's got a bracket of the NCAA tournament from last year where he didn't go. And he's talked about kind of chasing that high, really. I mean, you find maybe that kind of creeping in this year, that urgency to like, hey, we got to get back there.
Yeah, I mean, I know our staff has it, and our players need to embrace it too. Like, you have a target on your back once you go, but you're going to also get people's best shot. People know about you now. And I don't think we've been really competing and defending to the standard that was set before these guys. And as a staff, we got to get them there.
So what's the ceiling for Montana State for the rest of the season going ahead?
There ain't much of a ceiling if we don't start guarding. I mean, if we don't show some toughness in defending, I mean, it's going to be a long season. And I feel like we have the guys, and we have some high character guys. And I mean, they'll bounce back. I mean, this is a great tournament. There's some really good mid-major teams. I mean, there's going to be some good teams going 1-2 and 0-3 in this tournament. And so, but you just have to keep learning, building for league.